Welcome to day one of 30 Days of Practical AI. Would you like to stop stressing out about emailing your boss and have AI do it for you? Heck yeah, wouldn't we all? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how to have AI write a kick-ass email targeted specifically for your boss. And, spoiler alert, it's a lot easier than you think with just some basic details. So, let's get future-proof. Quick reminder, if you haven't watched the series intro video, I highly recommend you start at the beginning and click the link down below. But let's start. First thing that we're going to find out is what would a human need? Important to remember that we basically need information about the CEO. We're going to need to understand their business love languages, their idiosyncrasies, and all the things that go into uniquely making them them. We're also going to need to understand information about the email. What's the topic that you want to hit? What's your emotional goal? What are the key details? Are there any background bits of information that the people need to know? And how urgent is this email? And finally, what's a tone that we should talk in? You can just let ChatGPT or whatever tool you're using use its default, but I highly recommend that you train it on how to speak exactly like you. And when we have that information, we can move forward and say, okay, great. Now we need to have a lot of details about your boss. I recommend that you improve this, build this, and iterate on it over time and store it in a PDF, all right? Let's take a look real fast at what one of those might look like. This is a fake CEO profile that I had ChatGPT create for me about a fictitious CEO named Tommy Henderson. This person is a former baseball player, is emotionally driven, likes stories, doesn't like data points, and I give examples of a bad update to this fictitious CEO and a good update. If you want to know how to write one of these docs, spoiler alert, that's tomorrow's topic. But if we take this, jump back up, and now we have information about our boss that we're going to build over time, what we need to do now is have information about what the email needs to be about. And this is where you reduce way down. We have a purpose of the email. What's the topic you want to cover? We have the desired outcome we want to achieve. Are you asking this person to do something, or is this purely informational? Do you need to know the emotional goal? What do you want them to feel when they read your email? This is the most powerful piece of this guidance. Giving those feels lets ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using focus in on the things that matter most in language choice and transitions. And urgency. Is there a deadline that someone needs to know about? Yes or no? And key information. This is where you put the key critical context of what needs to go into the email. With just this amount of information, you can do really awesome things. Let's talk about the prompting framework, and say it with me, this acronym, RGCA. That's going to be what we use every single time. Our role, we're going to be an executive writing coach, an expert at writing emails. And our goal, obviously, to email the boss and accomplish what I want to accomplish, hit those emotional goals, share the right amount of information. Our context is going to be all that stuff that goes into your email, your purpose, your key info, your emotions, urgency, all that stuff. And our output, an email in my boss's preferred format, because we'll have that inside of the CEO profile that we build. And lastly, the A, ask me for anything that can help you make a better response. And we'll see how that works with us today. So if we take that and we jump over, let's look at what a prompt is going to be. Here is our full featured prompt. All this stuff at the top is pretty canned for, hey, I want to write an email to my boss. But let's look down here. Everything that's in yellow, and this is going to be all available to you in the documentation that you can grab for free down below. The yellow stuff is what you want to customize, all right? And what you want to figure out how you're going to do. I have in here that you can upload details about our boss's background as a PDF. That's what we're going to do today, and I'll show you tomorrow how we're going to create that document. But what's the purpose? Our main customer, Acme Corp, is running 1 week behind on their project. And it's an informational email. I don't need actually any action from the CEO. I want them to know that we have everything under control and that the customer has been delayed in getting us the information we need. I want the CEO to feel deeply confident in our ability to get the job done, have faith in me as the fake project manager, that this is going really well. Let them know, again, we're 1 week behind, but the project's running smoothly, the team's doing awesome, and the customer's been challenging to work with because they take too many days to get back to our email. They're slow in response, because that never happens, right? And it's not urgent, and I'm not specifically asking for anything. We then give a detailed version of output, and I've reduced this down right here. So let's just say we're going to do this from scratch. We're going to grab this entire large prompt and we're going to rock right over to ChatGPT in a brand new window. And I'm just going to dump all this as a raw paste, and I'm going to add and upload from the computer my CEO profile, which again is that Tommy Henderson doc you just saw. And we're just going to click go. We gave it a pretty detailed prompt. It's going to read, and oh, here we go. Here is a perfect draft of the email that we want that we can start to look at. And we should think what we should see here. We should see all the details that Acme Corp is running behind. We should see it written in a way that really appeals to the CEO, it appeals to Tommy. So we should see sports metaphors. We should see storytelling. We should see emotion coming through. So let's see. Here's a quick high-energy update to keep you in the loop. We're charging ahead on Acme while the customers tossed us a few slow pitches, baseball metaphor, and delayed the feedback. Our team has stayed laser-focused, adjusting the game plan, and momentum is staying strong. We're a week behind, but no worries. We've reset the timeline. Big picture, this isn't a setback. It's just part of the rally. Let me know if you want to huddle on any details, but no actions needed on your end. We've got it. Thanks. And again, this is generic. You should be able to customize this with your voice, which we will do as we dive deeper, but not super bad, eh? So how would we customize this? How would we level this up, everybody? First, we can customize this with a very detailed CEO document. I'm going to show you how to create that tomorrow. Or you can have better, more detailed instructions on how to train it to write like you. That'll be a video in the future of the series. Or you can make a custom GPT like I showed you at the beginning, where all you have to do is provide that very minimal bit of information to keep going. We teach that inside of our community. If you have a question about today's session, drop it in the comments below. I answer every single one of them. Don't forget to subscribe so you get tomorrow's video where we're going to cover how to build that CEO document. See you tomorrow.